brand new 2019 CX5 Signature. I've been waiting to see what the turbo feels like in this thing. Let's see. Try not to hit the innocent bystanders.
Absolutely.
That's a plus, right?
That's a plus, without question.
Oh man, the heads-up display in this thing is beautiful. I love it. Like, it's way better than some of the other cars that I've had. Like I had the SS Camaro,
right?
And that one was decent, but this one just seems a little bit more refined. Yeah.
And check out the turbo engine, what you're doing now.
Yeah, let's see. Oh man, yeah.
You've been waiting for this for at least 6 to 9 months, Keston.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah. Man, it gets up and goes.
I'll tell you.
Alright, I gotta switch from kilometers over. Someone had it in kilometers. Let's see.
I think we gotta go over here. The multi-function control module.
Alright.
We'll go to settings.
I think it's under vehicle.
Let's see, let's go there. No, I'm pretty sure it's all the way. As you can see, Apple CarPlay comes standard now.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we're in Fahrenheit and miles here.
Distance, miles, yeah. So we gotta switch it over to miles. Alright, there we go. Yes.
Did it come through?
No, it's still showing kilometers in the...
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll get it right. Alright, we have to change it when we put it in park.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pull over.
Wherever you can pull over, then we'll switch
actually,
it back to miles.
Yeah, we got a stop, like, coming up, so watch, as soon as I get to that stoplight, the light changes.
Then you put it in park.
Yeah.
And then you can just switch it over. The Fahrenheit's fine, but the miles...
and there's no.
And then you'll be able, once it's in park, you can use the touchscreen too, Keston.
Alright, let's see.
There you go.
Miles per hour. Yep, it went over.
So you know.
Alright, so
you always
perfect.
And you have the. You still have the CX5,
yeah, I still
right?
got it. I still got my
You
CX5.
and your fiance.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
so you know from here what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about driving my CX5 down, but then, I have a photo shoot to go do, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
You get to drive out of the way when the time comes,
Yeah.
Obviously, the deals are on the 18s, not on this one. This just came out, you know that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, just from that little test hit I just did back there, I think I'm going to be getting this next year.
Oh, I know you will. You've been salivating over this, like I said, the last 6 to 9 months.
Yep.
You knew it was coming out.
And then I'm also waiting on the Mazda 3 that's coming out in March of next year.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the correct date. Who knows? Maybe then kill two birds with one stone there too.
Yeah. So with that one, Mazda hasn't released the specs. They didn't say specifically if they're going to have a turbo engine, but they did say that they're going to have the all-wheel drive.
Correct.
On the Mazda 3. So
right.
Yeah.
Now we've seen that, but we've been given the same info that you had, that we're going to get it like March, April when it's actually going to arrive.
Yeah. Now if they make a manual gearbox Mazda 3 with this turbo,
you're in.
I'm in.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the best bet. Compared to your Mazda Speed 3 that I know you've always liked.
Exactly. What I'm going to do then, I'll probably trade in my Subaru STI and get that,
Keston, let me ask you a question. How come you don't lease? You're the perfect candidate to lease.
Yeah, but the reason why is because I'm always, like, I may want to trade in my car a year before the lease is up. You know?
Oh, well, I know that.
Yeah.
With that being said, you still have that option.
Yeah.
But at least if you stay in the lease to the term,
right.
you know you're not going to be upside down. Whereas
right.
on a finance, you're financing a car, knowing from your history, you're going to be trading it in 2 to 3 years anyway, and you're always upside down something because of that.
Yeah.
You know. But hey, I don't have to tell you. You're a car guy. You know how it works.
Yeah.
I
guess the main reason is because whenever I buy a car, I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep it for a couple years, but then
the initial thought.
Yes, and then something else comes out, and I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I got you.
Yeah. Now, in all reality, if they would have kept making Mazda speeds, I just would have stayed in. Mazda speeds.
I know. You're a high performance guy. That's why you're driving what you're driving now.
Yeah.
And it looks like we got a break here.
All right, awesome.
So you can sort of open it up, and you know where you are to get back to 441. So be aware how quiet it is too.
All right, let's give her the beans.
Absolutely.
Oh man, she moves. Man, and it feels like the transmission is a little bit different too. It's getting up there, shifting quick. Man, this is how they should have made it like this from the beginning.
It probably took the evolution to get to this though. Trial and error and research.
Yes, man, and the brakes are amazing. The brakes almost feel like Brembos. Like it stops on a dime.
And it would take a Mazda guy to throw out that term Brembo. Not too many people are even aware of that.
This thing moves.
And it's Friday afternoon and you just got through bad traffic on 95.
The Mini wanted to cross over, but sorry, it's CX5 time.
There we go.
Wow.
So you're impressed? It lived up to your expectations? That's the important thing.
Very much so. And with this, you can actually put regular gas as well, right? Just like in the CX5. Yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing. I wonder, it's probably running on regular right now, right?
Yes.
So that means if we put premium, the horsepower is going to increase, I think, like, 12 more horsepower or something like that?
You would know better than me, but one thing I do know, if you go with premium, you got to stay with premium.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not required by the manufacturers for top performance, but, you know.
Right.
Obviously, premium's going to give you, you know.
Yeah, it gives a little bit more oomph.
So this will get you a little pumped up for your photo shoot now, Justin, because you're a car guy.
Oh, yeah. It was worth the horrible drive down here.
Listen, I'm glad you called me. I don't leave till 4 or 5 today anyway, so it's good. And my wife's place of business is having their Christmas party today. Right. So she's been texting me, Stock, are you going to be there? Or you gonna, I said, well, I've got one of my good customers, Kester, coming in. Right. I said, I'll let you know. We're way ahead of time. See, it's not till 7 o'clock.
And that's why you're my go-to guy whenever I want a Mazda. 100%.
Hey, we've been getting along from day one when we first met each other all the way in the back, Kester. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You know that. You're a good guy. And other than when I was sick and I lost your fiancé cell, but there was nothing I could do about that.
You weren't even sick then. You were in Africa.
That was South Africa. That was the South African trip. Well, that's where I'm going to the Christmas party. As you know, my wife works for South African Airways, and she wanted a free trip for both of us.
Right.
So, how could I say no?
Yeah, no.
18 hours in the air, though, not a thing I would look forward to, Kester. Believe me. Each way.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Each way.
Did you sleep the majority of the time?
You know, it's nice to hear, like, if you're flying in New York, first class for 2 hours.
Right.
But I don't care. 18 hours in first class, second class, no class, all bad Donald Trump's plane. It's too claustrophobic.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
But you flew in first class?
First class.
Yeah.
Right out. We had to fly up to New York, and we flew out of LaGuardia.
And even in first class, it wasn't an enjoyable experience.
Not for me. Not for me. Of course, my wife would never tell you that, but I'm being honest with you.
Right.
You know, sitting in the same, even though I could get up and walk around, believe me, I just want to
like
get my
18
feet on the
hours.
ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Keston?
But there were stops, right? Or was it?
There was one stop. There was an island outside of Africa that we had to stop so they could search us and fumigate the whole plane before.
Wow.
It's big time, man. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Same thing coming back. We had to stop on this island for them to go through the fumigation and search and seizure and all this guy. You know.
Wow.
When I get back to LaGuardia, Keston, because everything's different. Yeah, go ahead. Everything's different over there.
Yeah.
And even a bottle of Coca-Cola tastes different. That's why I'm telling you, when I got back to LaGuardia, first thing I did
got a Coca-Cola
was I ran to Dunkin' Donuts and got a donut and a cup of real coffee. I'm just telling you, if you ever have the opportunity to go there, and I'm saying that,
right.
You know, we got to see Mandela's stuff and the safaris and the animals running free. So I'm not going to put a negative on it, but been there, done that. That was my trip. That was
was it.
No longer on my bucket list. It never was. But guys, do what you got to